Okay, I'm back as part 4. I'm talking about honest government. That would be a wonderful thing on so many things. I know there's some things, yes, some secrets we need. I know we have enemies. In a perfect world we wouldn't. But there's no such thing. So we do have enemies, but yeah, a lot more honest government would be a much better thing. They could be honest about so many things and save us so much money. I mean, they could be honest about they've lost the war on drugs and quit spending money on it. I mean, go fight meth. Meth's worth fighting. The rest of it, no, just, I mean, if somebody's doing things that would get in trouble for drinking, you know, like, if you're high and beating your kid, yeah, you should get in trouble, but if you're just high, no, makes no sense. As far as who attacked us, though, the Al-Qaeda, I mean, through many channels admitted they attacked us. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that. As for us starting the wars, yeah, we're pretty bad for that. We didn't do all of them. I mean, like the Brits started the war 1812 with us to try to get our to try to get their possession back. And we almost lost that one. But we didn't, so we're still here. But yeah, we are pretty bad for stirring up shit. We're, as I wrote in my notes here, sneaky buggers sometimes. As far as the system being polarized, yeah, it is, but it's not always been. I mean, used to, and I've tried to keep up with politics for one reason or another my whole life. And used to, you could find things that both sides agreed on. You know, they could work together. Things would have, you know, bipartisan support. I think the last administration, though, totally fucked that. And part of Clinton's too, probably, because everything did pull to the extremes. And maybe we can... It can't get too much more extreme. It's going to have a breaking point. And I think maybe it'll go back to people that actually think sometimes in the near future. Agree the oil spill's a terrible thing. I heard much more about it on YouTube here than on the TV, and it's just a terrible thing. I don't see, it's been elaborated on though by so many now. I don't see going into it anymore. Money and the Fed, agree with you. I'm Ron Paul man myself, and I don't think too much of his. I like his son sort of, but his son's also sort of goofy on some things. Wall Street, I hate Wall Street. So few should not have so much power over so many the way they do. I didn't know the Federal Reserve opened in 1913, but I do know that another thing that people don't really care much for opened at the same time, the IRS. Before then, we had no federal income tax. And really, if we could figure out how to pay for all our programs, like maybe a flat tax or something like that, I would like to see the federal income tax gone. Credit, I agree with you. It was a cushion and now it's a curse. I used to do like your grandpa, you said your grandpa did. I would always try to pay for everything in cash. And when I did have to take out a loan, I paid off quick. Well, the bank I used never reported to a credit bureau. So after I'd paid off, I don't know, 5 or 6 notes, should have had fairly decent credit where I could go out and get a vehicle. A new vehicle or a newer vehicle. Yeah, I had no credit whatsoever. It's sad, but in this world you do need credit. And it's not a totally bad thing. I mean, sometimes you do need a little more than what you have. But you have to be wary of it, and you have to watch it. You just have to be smart about these things. And if people aren't that way, you have to try to teach them. And if they don't learn, well, then we'll go on to the next thing. You had debt. They used to have debtor's prison, and if they would bring that idea back, I'm sure many people would burn their credit cards right away. They wouldn't worry about that. Socialism, I'm too much of a libertarian to go full on socialism, but I do believe in socialized healthcare and socialized schooling. I will go for those. And I guess to end this, you talked about people saying, well, they can't change anything, just themselves. It only takes one person to change the world a whole lot of the time. It just takes that one idea. Anybody can change the world. No matter rich, poor, whatever. They've just got to think that way. They've got to keep their mind going in that direction. So, change is in us all. It's not anything special. It's just getting it to come out of you. Thank you for making such a kick-ass, 40-minute video. I hope you enjoy these. And yeah, have a good day.